Once the client walks through your door, that's where the real work begins. You have to nurture them. You have to think about the customer experience on a completely different level. Like I said in the beginning, if you were going to change salons, what kind of anxiety does that bring up for you? There's a lot of emotions in that. When a stylist goes to a new salon, there's a lot of anxiety around that. And I think when a client goes to a new salon, there's a lot of anxiety around that. And as stylists, we don't have that feeling anymore because it's our world. Like we live in the salon. There's no like fear of going to work. Like we don't have anxiety about getting hair done. Well, some of us might, but not all of us. And so for a client, one of the most scary things that they have to experience is actually walking through the door. So, guys, I know everyone talks about no-shows and how people make appointments and they don't show up for the appointments, and you have all these policies that are, maybe causing friction for a new client to come in, maybe not. But have you ever thought of why people aren't showing up? Maybe there's something about anxiety, like maybe they're nervous, maybe they lost trust in you. So yes, you have the policies in place. Yes, you have everything that's protecting you as a stylist. I'm not saying don't do that. What I'm saying is, have you ever seek first to understand why that client doesn't walk in your door for that appointment after they booked the appointment online or they called you, they had the consultation? What kind of anxiety did they have? What was it that caused them not to show up to get their hair done? How do you fix that? How do you stop that from happening? We never think about that side. We only think about the side of protecting ourselves against people canceling or not showing. But how can you nurture the client in a way that makes them feel that their decision was the right decision to come to your salon? And so part of that could be maybe like an email chain after they book the appointment, some video content proving that you're still an authority. You want to nurture that person. So the amount of cancellations or no-shows goes down to almost zero. For me, the way I create content, I do a lot of retargeting campaigns. So after somebody books an appointment with me, I have their email. They go into a little tagged category in my database. Then what I do is I retarget to all the clients who have been to me less than 3 times. And I could do that on Facebook. So why don't you take some of these emails and retarget some other kind of content so people still become aware of how amazing you are and you still build trust.